It's really the best league in the world. Man, I love this game. We talking fantasy, we talking football. Prime time grind, we know how to ball. We some all-stars getting paid every week. We talk trash and shake hands, we ready to eat. We talking fantasy, we talking football. Prime time grind, the league of superstars. We got the hot topics, we know the sleeper picks. Expert analysis, yeah, this is it. This is it. Yo, what's good out there, people? You already know what time it is. It's the Primetime Grind Fantasy Football Podcast. This is episode number 9. Cooking with gas right here. This your boy, Gone Fishing, to my left.
Oh, man.
Gone.
Ain't good.
The football team.
The football team.
Let's just start saying it for you. The football team. To my right.
G-Money.
G-Money.
Somebody got some energy tonight. Ready to go.
Right.
Maybe because
right.
they guaranteed a W this week.
Guaranteed?
Guaranteed.
Is that what it is?
It's a bye week for you.
Need everything I can get.
Everything.
Moment, everything that I get.
I like that, though, man. It ain't over till it's over. I keep telling everybody, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, because, again, I'm like, man, this is over with. I ain't really focused right now. And then I looked at the standings, like, okay, with a person who in 5th place, they only 2 games ahead. Mm-hmm. Plus, we got an extra week this year, versus other years. Yeah. So I'm like, shoot, I'm only 2 games behind. I can make a run.
And breadwinner, this week was just a week of top players going south.
Yeah, it was a crazy week.
Calvin Ridley, Derrick Henry. Yeah. It was just... So waiver wire players, man, these 10-point players mean something. I know they mean something to me.
Like people are scrambling, trying to pick something up.
Right.
Got a lot of people on bye.
Right.
It's coming up week 2. So it's any man's game, really.
Man.
Any man's game. Yeah. And last week it was crazy. Like the projections started off super high, but teams was like scoring real low. Like players wasn't really coming through this week. So it was a crazy week. So we'll see it as we jump into.
Had me shaking.
Jump into the matchups. Let's go into you first, man, because again I saw you like normally. I don't really look at the matchups from everybody like on Sundays because I know like you might look at it, but so and so he got all his players playing at 1 o'clock. Yep. This person he going against don't got players playing to 4 and the 8 o'clock. So
and some on Monday.
Right. So I don't really try not to look unless I know I'm scoring a lot of points. Then I'm looking and say, okay, who's in the competition for the top points? So then I may look just to see who's scoring points. But I remember it was probably like 7 o'clock, man. And I saw G-Money. I'm like, okay, G-Money, he's in the top again, as usual, kicking butt. And then I think I had a look Monday. I'm like, what in the world happened?
Right.
Like, his projection was like 150, 160. And then I saw like 114. I'm like, what's going on? But let's take a look at G-Money matchup last week, man. So he had a good one. It was him versus Head Full of Steam. So G-Money had 117.36 to Head Full of Steam 115.96.
Yeah.
Man, what was your mind going through, man, as the game was going on?
I stopped looking.
You stopped looking?
I stopped looking. Because when I heard D. Henry was out, I was like, man, I can't look at it because it'll eat me up. And then Cousins laid an egg.
Did he lay an egg?
12 points.
12 points.
Yeah.
Let me pull up these points.
Note to self. Never take a player from the man that's last.
I was going to say, so the trade, it really wasn't worth it.
That trade was that trade was garbage.
Said garbage.
Garbage.
Oh, man, so you can give him back now. I'll put him on
I'm
waivers.
Done. Listen, he'll be on waivers. Anybody up for a trade need a quarterback.
Shoot, I might need him. Aaron Rodgers got the COVID.
Man, that's the other one I didn't name, man. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers. And it's a possibility that, because Aaron Rodgers lied about him being vaccinated.
Well, he said he was what? Immunized.
Yeah.
He was immunized.
Now, the problem is, whether he gets it or not, if you say that and people assume that, people are going to surround themselves around you. And now they're saying the backup quarterback was exposed, and it's a possibility that he won't play.
That's what they're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Because he's got to wait 10 days.
10 days, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, his test come back negative, then he can miss 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, that would be traumatic for me.
Man.
You mean come back positive?
Yes, if it come back positive. Yeah, my bad. But, all right, so taking a look at G-Money, Cousins, as you said, with 12.66. Cooper Kupp.
Man. Cup. Doing what he do.
Doing what he do. 24.5. What they say? They say he's, like, leading the league in – it was some stat I saw it yesterday. Like he's like breaking records this year. Might be for the most.
Yeah, I saw
yardage.
that too. Yeah.
Michael Pittman, man, he's been doing good the past couple of weeks for you, man. 30.6.
Yeah.
He got like 2 touchdowns early. I was watching that game. Jefferson.
Quiet day. Very
Quiet. They were coming off a bye, though, so I think, just about picking up. He was injured, too.
He was playing against Dallas. So
Dallas.
I say Diggs might have locked him up.
Yeah. Diggs was beating on him, too. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you have
Hungry.
6.8, which is unusual for him.
Yeah, man.
We always expect a lot from Hungary. John Connor, 14.2.
I ain't mad at that.
He's pretty consistent for you, too. He can get you at least 10. Jared Cook, 4.5. Sutton had a quiet day.
I was expecting more out of Sutton, man.
Well, you know what? Because
Play Washington.
but Judy came back.
Sure did. Judy
came back, so I was kind of expecting Judy to maybe steal some of his touches. Judy didn't do that much, but he just had a quiet day. Zerline with 8, and then Cincinnati defense with 6. And that was a surprise. Like the Jets came and they gave the boys a loss.
What was the difference maker with the Jets? Like what changed?
They had a new quarterback, and it wasn't Flacco.
It wasn't Flacco. That's right.
It was Jack. What's his name?
The last name was White. I don't know what his first name is. The last name was White. But he was a difference maker.
Man,
he was up there playing.
405 yards, man. That's
that's a difference maker right there.
First quarterback to throw for 400 and some yards their first start.
Man.
Rich Crack went and picked him up real quick.
Of course.
He dropped Sam Darnold, and he said, "Let me go ahead and get this white kid."
Man, I was at that game.
He had nothing to lose.
Man, that hit they put on Sam Darnold.
But who did he think he was?
Man, we heard it, and I was like, "Ooh."
He ran in that thing.
His helmet was coming off before he hit the ground. So by the time he hit the ground, his chin strap was right here. Man, that dude got up walking sideways, and they were like,
right. And they were trying to pull him up off the ground. Like he needed to lay down for a little while.
Right, man. Let him gather
get his bearings together.
Right, man, because it was bad.
So head full of steam. Kyler Murray, he's been quiet. He's pulling that trick he did last year, Nick. Man.
Yeah.
10 points. Chris Godwin, he balled out.
Yeah, he had a beast.
28 points. Robert Woods had a good game, 20.7 points. Mike Williams was quiet, 3.9 points. Man, Hubbard,
thank goodness.
Yeah, 14.1. Naeem Hines, 6.4. Gronkowski.
That's the difference maker. He would have beat me. Man, he could have put a scrub in and got 3 points.
He got a goose because Gronk, he got hurt and he came out, so he didn't even play the full game. Brandon Cooks, he did good, 20.8. Butker at 8 points, and then Cleveland defense with 4. So it was a super, super tight game, man.
It was. I think we predicted that last week.
Yeah, we did.
And
that's gonna hurt for him. Head full of steam. I think he might have lost like 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So he's on a downward spiral right now.
Yeah.
He's probably praying that McCaffrey come back. But yeah, like we knew, like starting Naeem Hines, that was gonna be tough. It wasn't gonna give him that many points. And Mike Williams had so many good weeks. For him to get 3.9, that was just discouraging.
They got good players, man. It's just
just the production was low.
Yeah, production was low. But start getting midway through the season. That's the way it goes.
That wear and tear catch up with you too.
Start getting a little cooler.
Yeah.
A lot of things come into play now.
Trying to take a look at his bench, like G Money like to do, and see what he had on his bench. We had New Orleans defense with 14.5.
But would you have guessed that against the Saints with,
not going against Tom Brady, you wouldn't guess that,
man.
right?
And you got what's his name, Interception King.
Who's that?
As a quarterback for New Orleans.
Jameis?
Yeah.
He got hurt.
Oh, yeah, he got
He
hurt
got
too.
hurt, yeah.
Yeah, so that was
But, they had a couple of turnovers. I mean, what else? Yeah,
that pick six.
Yeah.
At the end of pick six.
Yeah, the pick six, and then he had the
Brady threw 2 interceptions, didn't
he? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
So, man.
Trying to force it.
All right, head full of steam. Got to try to bounce back next week, man. But G-Money still.
Yeah, I'll take the W, man. That one.
Still reigning supreme, right
I earned that one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So.
What was you going to say, Nick? I know you was getting ready to come for me, man. You getting ready to
say
something.
No, I was going to
See, Gerald.
You can't win them all by a big margin. I can't say you can't win them all. You just can't win them all by a big margin. You can't blow everybody out, G-Money.
No, but we didn't predict that, right? It was going to be close because even with the projections, I was only predicted to win by 8 points. Right. So it was still going to be close one way or the other.
117, is that your lowest point projection?
I don't know, man. I didn't even look at that.
All right. So, all right. So next, let's take a look. You want to go? You want to go, Nick? Or you want me to go?
I'm going to get out of the way.
All right. So the football team went against I See Dead People.
Rich Crack said he didn't want us talking about Nick's team. His team because he was last. He said,
he said, don't talk about your team.
Don't want to talk about your team.
So I said I would respect. Well, first of all, let me go ahead and talk about what you posted. I mean, what you put in there.
I couldn't help it, man. It just flowed good.
It was so
man.
disrespectful.
It was
so disrespectful. Just
I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it, man. I had to get you back, man.
Yeah, you did. I can't. I can't.
What's that spell? Nick. I didn't even shout it, y'all. I didn't put an exclamation at the end of it. I just said Nick.
And then the last text by your boy.
And just so the people know, we got a group text with everybody in the league where we text and we talk junk and stuff all the time. And so I think we was talking about like the season, like it never really being over, like you still got a shot, right? Mm-hmm. And then so Rich Crack, he said, well, it's over. He said it ain't over for everybody unless your name start with an N and end with a K. And then G Money jumped in there. What'd you say?
I spelled out. Give me an O. Give me a V. Give me an E. Give me an R. What's that spell? Nick. Man.
Well, I mean, tough season, man. It is what it is, all the way around. I'm just in chill mode now, man. We're just gonna ride it out, have fun, be there for, support the rest of the league.
Hey, just keep fighting, man.
Yeah, just make sure
you got to
keep fighting. Got a team to play.
But I will say this, man. I thought this week you would have won. I mean, you got a nice lineup, man. It just you do have a nice lineup.
And it all depends on the matchups, of course. But you beat some people, right? You scored more points than some people in the league.
Yeah.
So it's.
But he still ended up with an L. So I know you reaching, man. Trying to give him something to go with.
Well.
But so the football team, he had 108.52. And I See Dead People had 140.46. So looking at Nick's team,
man,
Justin Herbert had 13.32.
That's what hurt him.
Yeah, you would expect more from Herbert, but I don't know what it is, man. But New England, they do pretty good when they play the Chargers, man. They kind of got Herbert's number for right now. Terry McLaurin, like I always expect a lot from McLaurin, but he only got 6.5. Yeah, that kind of hurt. Hardman, he got 11.3. Jamison Crowder, 16.4. So that's good. Both of them got double digits. Gibson, he was quiet, 8.4. They was giving the ball to McKissick a lot more, and the other running back, what's his name, Patterson.
Yeah,
they got him involved in the game too. So I guess they was kind of limited his touches with his shin injury.
Still dealing with that.
It was crazy. They did all that to only still lose. It's like, darn, man.
Pile on all the way.
No, what I'm saying is, man.
Heavy, ain't he?
No, they throwing everything but the kitchen sink at it and still lose.
They're still losing.
Running back by committee. That's like 7 running backs. What are they doing?
Oh, man.
It ain't working.
I didn't get any help from Pollard. I thought he would have did.
Yeah, he normally does better than 3.7.
Pollard is trash.
Says the man that traded him too,
Right.
And of course he's gonna say that because he gave up Kirk Cousins for him.
Right.
I mean, because he took Kirk Cousins.
He took him, right. Hockenson, he came back, man. He was quiet for so long. He got 18.9, which was good.
Yeah.
Beasley, 21.
Balled out, man.
That's great for Beasley.
Yeah.
Sanders, 4, and Washington defense, 5. So, again, you got some bright spots in there.
Well, one thing I can say about myself, I'm going to score between 100 and 110 points per week.
110, that's your average?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sounds about right.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, he timed 100.
Oh. So, I see dead people. He had a good week, man. Josh Allen versus Miami, 29.46. DK Metcalf, 22.3.
Gino got him the ball.
But Gino was throwing the ball. Waddle, 6.9. Callaway, 6. Henderson, 22.3. Yep. Herbert, 8.8. Goddard, 13. K. Raymond, don't even know who that is, but it's a receiver for Detroit. He got a goose egg.
The quarterback, didn't know who he was either.
Right. And that's crazy because, they lost 44-6, so you would think they would be throwing the ball.
Right.
Like, who was he throwing the ball to?
To anybody willing to catch
game, though, because you think, I don't think Jalen Hurts had over 100 yards passing.
Dang. I wanted the Philly defense score because
yeah, I think the defense scored
they probably
2
scored
or 3 times or something like that, man. That was a weird game, man. He's like, where these points come from?
Then he got Folk. He got 13 points, and then defense 18.5.
Yeah, so that was big right there, man. To get that much.
Those two, yeah.
Yeah, from your kicker and your defense.
Yeah, but he had a good all-around performance, man. So salute to I See Dead People. He had a good week, man.
I'll tell you the best thing you do, man. Whatever team, just expect a big day
from anybody playing Detroit.
Anybody playing
from the defense.
Anybody playing Washington?
Oh.
If that team is sitting out there and they on Washington's schedule,
go ahead and get them.
Boy, you better pick them up because they gonna get you 15 points.
Yeah. The Denver, they had 2 block kicks, 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
He went out there in Washington, went out there and picked up a kicker named Blewett. Last name Blewett.
He blew it. Did he
He
blew
been blowing it ever since he got picked up. Man.
Oh, is that his real last name?
Yeah.
I think I saw that on IG. Yeah.
Man.
He blowing it too, boy.
Yeah, he blew that one for sure. So, all right, Nick, man. So, just keep on trying, man.
Keep trying, man.
Keep on trying, man. 8 more weeks. Well, 9 more weeks.
I think it's that many. I think it's like 6 more. Regular season.
Oh,
then
yeah.
the other ones is playoffs. Yeah. So we'll go ahead to Gone Fishing.
Go ahead, Gone Fishing.
Gone Fishing and Rango. Ooh. So this was another nail biter.
Man, it was tight. I didn't want to bother you either because I was like, man, I'm not going to even mess with him.
You would have jinxed me.
I know. I was like, man, it was close.
Gone Fishing, 120.26 to 119.5, man. So I lucked up and, the fantasy football guys went in my favor.
But you got the W.
But I got the W.
You got the W. You got the win.
Got the win.
Got the win.
Thanks.
You got to put that on your fishing pole,
put it on
man.
the fishing pole, man.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
It might be too heavy for the fishing pole.
Give that to Nick up there. Got the L.
You might got to do that at the end, try to reel him in.
gonna take this one L and hang it like a bell. Those are the lyrics from Cool Mo D.
Come on, Nick. You got to win one more, man. Look, our goal is all three of us got to have a podcast where we all got wins. That ain't happened yet.
It can happen.
Come on, Nick. It's on you, man.
Of course it'll be on me, huh?
Well, you ain't going to win this week.
But I texted Nick last week. I said, good news. I said, next week, one of us going to get a win.
Hot L, man.
One of us going to get a win.
You're right. One of us.
You're right. We won't be celebrating that podcast.
It won't be that one.
Nope. Had to wait till the next one.
Maybe the one after that one. But Aaron Rodgers had 15.16 points. Mike Evans, 13.3. Deebo Samuels, 23. Keenan Allen, 19. Nick Chubb, 7.9. Gaskins, 8.5. Gesicki, 9. D. Johnson, 15.8. And Matt Prater, 3 points. San Francisco defense, 4 points. So I had some bright spots on my receivers. My running backs is what slowed me down.
Were they trying to ease Nick Chubb back in, or did he just not get their time?
You know, I feel like he still played that same role that him and Kareem Hunt played. They didn't get a lot of opportunities, like, by the goal line. But the one time they did get to the goal line, they gave it to the other guy, Deandre Johnson, and he scored the only touchdown. So, but they probably was kind of trying to limit his touches a little bit.
Yeah, that damn still running back by committee, man.
Yeah, it
kills you.
And that's really what's killing me at the end of the day. Go ahead and look at my bench.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Go ahead and look at my bench and say,
man, I ain't looked at your bench.
Go ahead and do your usual. Let's keep our normal script. It won't.
Let me see what you got.
It won't feel as bad because I at least won, but you know I got a lot of points.
I'm not gonna even say it. I'm not gonna even say it.
Boy, you got two running backs.
Yeah,
two running backs, right? And so really, this has really been my biggest problem all season is picking the right freaking running back.
Yeah,
like,
but
when you got a bunch of mediocre or average running backs, you never know which one is going to have a good day.
But I would have picked Chubb over Mitchell.
Right, and originally I had Mitchell in there, you know, but then they said, okay, Chubb's going to play, so it's like you got to stick Chubb in there.
He's your main. You got to go with your starter.
You got to go with your starter. So I felt like Mitchell probably would have a good day going against Chicago defense, but I felt like Miami's going to be down to Buffalo, and Gaskins going to catch some passes. Like the thing about Mitchell don't catch no passes. They don't use him in the pass game at all. All his points is off the yard, off the ground, running. And so you know, McKissick. I started McKissick last week, and he didn't do nothing for me last week. But this week he comes out and gets
that running back by committee, though, right?
You never really know. So that's gonna be my struggle. My receivers always pretty much do decent for me. It's the running back where you know you have to pick the right one, which is kind of hard for me right now.
You're good on wide receivers, aren't you?
I'm good on wide receivers. You know,
just be glad Deebo balled out for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. No kidding.
He did. Yeah. He did. So
I was just going where I was going. If you're having a hard time deciding which running back you want to go with, you could always trade with me. I'll take one off your hands and give you a nice little package.
Which one would you take, Drew?
I ain't telling you nothing. You look too devious over there. He was like, which one would you take?
Just wondering.
I don't know, man.
We can talk offline so it makes sense, man.
I was thinking about McKissick, man, because
who you want to give?
He's been. Let me see. Let me look at this.
I give you McKissick and I give you a receiver for Cooper Kupp.
Ooh. Let's see what Mitchell's done.
So you get the 2-for-1 special.
Ooh, Mitchell been balling too, though, man. Mitchell been balling for these last 2 games. After the bye, he's picked up.
Yeah, I mean, he's a workhorse.
Problem is he's got Arizona, man, coming up.
Yeah, this week could be
I don't know. Let me see what we got.
But we got to hold up the podcast.
Yeah, we're not going to hold up, man. I didn't realize. Honestly, I didn't look at your bench, man, because I knew you was going to call me out like that. I should have looked at it. I probably have put something together for you.
Yeah, just let me know. Let me know. But so Rango, Tannehill, 22.20. It's a good game for Tannehill. CeeDee Lamb, 17.2. Now, that surprised me with Dak Prescott being out. Yeah. I'm like, man, CeeDee Lamb, he should have a quiet day.
Yeah, low ceiling,
But 112 receiving yards. Yeah.
He rushed.
So that had me nervous when he got that on that Sunday night game. Claypool.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
Claypool, 10.10. Randall Cobb, 16.5.
Who would have? And that's his second game in double figures.
Yeah, but Devontae Adams was out.
Valdez Scantling was out.
Yeah.
Lazard was out.
Yeah.
So it's like, who else they gonna throw the ball to, right? So he lucked up, man, picking them up.
Man, that was a nice pick.
Fournette. Fournette had been balling out. He had a quiet game like that. New Orleans defense, they held him down.
New Orleans got it. They have a good defense.
They do.
That's why they able to. Everybody talking about they lost to the backup quarterback, but
that defense.
That defense, man. That defense keep them in every single game for the most part.
Yeah.
They got great defense, man.
Man, let's go back to Claypool, man. Does Roethlisberger not like Claypool? Because, man, it just seems like he don't – ball distribution, man, is like Claypool is not first on the list to look for.
Well, again, like I said before, like Johnson is the number one receiver, which is good because I got him. But you got Johnson, you got Claypool, and then they got James Washington, too, as well.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
who's filling in for Juju. But, and the number one thing with the Steelers is they want to run the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, what's your boy name? Najee Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's catching balls in the flats, too.
Yeah,
so, like you said, he spreads the ball around. You know what I mean? He had Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon had a good game, 19.20 points. I don't know why Washington couldn't stop him. I'm like, man, Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce helped me out, man.
Yeah, he did.
4.7 points, and he actually fumbled the ball.
Yeah,
so that fumble.
He sure did, took them points back.
Fumble, he would have beat me if it wasn't for that. Zack Moss, 11.8. Gay, 8 points. And Dallas defense, 2.5. Which I was surprised he even started Dallas defense. Like, Minnesota has a good offense. So I'm like, why in the world is he starting Dallas defense? But
when you look at his bench, he started everybody he should have. Because his bench, the highest score on the bench was 9.
By Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah, so he did right. So
good for you. Going fishing, man. You back in the game, man.
Hey, take what I can get, man. Yeah. Take what I can get. All right, so let's see here who we got next. All right. So let's take a look at Balls Deep versus Alex Phillips' team. This was a low scoring game right here. Balls.
So that's the guy I would have beat.
Yep, that's one of the guys you would have beat. Balls Deep with 73.94 versus Alex Phillips' legit team, 112.42.
Balls Deep went to sleep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Oh, he had Prescott in the lineup?
Yeah, man. Balls Deep got blue balls.
Carson Wentz on his bench.
He got blue balls, man.
Got blue balls. Oh gosh, he wasn't paying attention
at all, man.
No, he was asleep at the wheel.
I
may be late, but
man, what was you thinking, man?
Okay, let me go get this. Let me go get this line halfway together.
right. So he had Hopkins with 8.6 points. Devontae Smith 2.5. Wow. Tyler Boyd 19.74. Good. Jay Williams from Denver 6.8. Najee Harris with 21. Kyle Pitts 3.3. Kyle Pitts couldn't get the ball, man, against Carolina.
No, man. Atlanta sucked.
Robbie Anderson, another goose. He had 2 goose eggs in his lineup. Tyler Bass, 9 points, and then Atlanta defense with 3 points. Yeah, that was just a horrible lineup, bro.
Man, that was a reach.
Did he must have had people on bye. Did he have people on bye?
Dak Prescott was hurt.
Yeah, Kenyon Drake was on a bye.
He only had one person on the bye.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, man, this team's falling apart.
Yeah, that ain't looking good at all.
No.
So, hopefully he can keep that poor performance and I can pass him. So, whoever's at the top, I need y'all to keep winning at the top. So they can stay at the bottom and I can hopefully surpass them. But, yeah, Alex Phillips' team, he had, Jalen Hurts, like you said, Nick, he had a quiet game, 11.22. Yeah. He had 71 rushing yards and 103 passing yards.
How do you feel about that? Is that good or bad? I mean,
but your team had 44 points. Wow. Jamar Chase, 13.10.
Human day, finally.
Yeah. Finally, for once, right?
Right.
Marvin Jones, 8.5.
Man, he's suspect, man.
Yeah, he ain't been doing it this year. D. Mooney, 12.4. Throwing all over my 49ers. Sorry, secondary. Joe Mixon, 25.1. That was a great game. Kamara, 16.6. Hunter Henry, 4.3. Gainwell, 2.7. Suck up, 3. And Seattle defense, 15.5.
That was a great day by Seattle defense.
It was, man. Because really, this is a quiet week for Alex Phillips, man. So
yeah, because just think if Seattle would have had their normal day.
Yeah.
3 or 4 points, right?
3 or 4 points. Boy, that would have put him.
Just barely over 100, right?
Yeah.
Barely. And there was nothing on the bench, man, unless he decided to start Joe Burrow over Hurts. I would have started Joe Burrow over Hurts, man. Because just think about this. Joe Burrow was playing the Jets. I would have been like, man, he's playing the Jets. I'm just going to start him because he's playing the Jets.
But that's Detroit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Hey, look, and you know the scariest thing? With the balls deep going to sleep at the wheel, and if Seattle would have had a regular day on defense, balls deep may would have had a chance.
Might have had a chance, man.
Yeah.
With sleep at the wheel.
All you do is put Wentz in.
Right.
What's that, 15 points right there, right?
Yeah. That's crazy, man.
Man, balls deep. Don't check out on us, man. You still got a chance, man.
Yeah, Zero probably was partying or something. He probably had a day party. He had a day party, wasn't even paying attention.
That's when you're at the day party, you look up at the TV and go, man, it's football on. Damn, I forgot to put it on
my lineup. Oh, crap.
All right.
You ain't even started already.
All right, so next we got, Brian's best team and Javal's team. Let's see here. Oh, these actually the top 2 scorers in the league this week, man. Another close one. Brian's best 143 to Javal's 145.3. So a 2-point victory by Javal. So let's look at Javal's team first.
AJ Green COVID?
Yeah, he got COVID too. They just announced that a couple hours ago.
Wow.
All right, so Tom Brady, 25.7. Good job in a loss. Tyreek Hill, 27.4.
Man.
It's like Patrick Mahomes, he was just throwing the ball to Tyreek Hill. That was like his main receiver.
That's all he had.
That's all he saw.
But that's what he should do.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a shipwreck right there, bro.
Man, big time.
Boy, grease fire.
Yeah.
Dumpster fire.
AJ Green, 10 points. Cordero Patterson, 18.2.
Man, Patterson is.
He's been balling.
Yeah, that's all that Atlanta has.
Yeah, pretty much.
They need to let him throw the ball.
Right.
They got him as a wide receiver running back.
Just go ahead and put a QB on it, too. Taylor, 21.2. He's been a workhorse, killing them.
Yeah, he has been.
Kansas City running back D. Williams, 17 points. Great job. Ertz, 8.2. Let's see. That T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah,
T.Y. Hilton, 3.6.
He's out again.
Yeah, he can't take no hit, boy.
Nah, man, he done. Wrap up that career, man, while you still can.
Gano, 5 points. And then Buffalo defense, 9 points. Taking a look at Brian's best team. Matt Stafford, 24.2.
That was a decent day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
AJ
Brown, ooh, 32.
Yeah, man, he balled out.
He killed out.
Cooper had a good day.
Yep, 26 points.
He got 0 from Emmanuel Sanders. That's
surprising.
Did he go out injured or something? Or it just didn't go? Man, he had to be hurt. They didn't announce that.
Let's see what the number is. Emmanuel Sanders.
No, they threw to him 4 times. He didn't catch him.
Well, that's rough when you lose by 2 points in the quarter, man. And you had somebody in your lineup to give you a goose egg.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Right. Just give me something.
Right. Give me 5 points, bro.
Oh, man.
He missed all 4 of his passes. I bet they were like, pull him, go to Beasley, right?
Right, because Beasley 8, yeah. Deandre Swift, 8.1. Quiet week from him.
Yeah, that's low for him, man.
Austin Eckler, 24.4. He's still doing his thing. Azuma, he picked up that tight end with 7.3.
Not bad.
Ezekiel Elliott, 11.3. McManus, 5. Los Angeles defense, 4.5.
Man, you think you'll ever get like a 20-point game out of Elliott? Yeah, he said, he's had 5 in a row.
5 20-point games?
No, 4 20-point games. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he quietly does it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a fan. I just don't see him run hard, man.
I mean, if Ezekiel had only 11.30 points, I would have thought Tony Pollard would have had a few more points than what he did, but he didn't. But
when you look at, I guess, the points that Amari Cooper got and the points that CeeDee Lamb got, it was killing it through the air.
Yeah.
I guess it was pretty successful.
Made me wonder how good Dak really is. Is it their system?
And that other receiver, they be using him too. Wilson.
Yeah.
Cedric Wilson or something Wilson. He be getting catches, and I think he might have threw for a touchdown. He threw a long pass to CeeDee Lamb. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That little reverse or something. So, yeah, they just got to.
That goose egg with Sanders hurt you.
Yeah, that did it.
Big time, man.
Yeah, man. It should have been your game.
He got, and the funny thing is, because I feel like he's been starting Brandon Ayuk a lot. And Ayuk got 10 points on the bench, 10.5.
So
that's what happens. Yeah, but, it'll be all right.
It goes.
It'll be all right. Brian's best, man.
That's the way it goes.
Yep. Have to fight another day. Good job, Javal's team. Javal's team is slowly but surely, moving his way up as well.
No, I got him this week.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it ain't gonna look promising for you, bro.
You gonna shut him down?
Man, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of him.
Oh, he's talking heavy.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
talking.
just letting you know, Javal,
He gonna beat the brakes off of you.
don't get excited.
Okay. Don't get excited. All right, so our last matchup from last week is Rich Crack and League Runners.
The other guy would have beat.
Who, League Runners?
League runners.
Yep. You played against League Runner last week, didn't you?
Nope.
So Rich Crack, another low-scoring game, but he pulled it out.
Pulled it out, man.
114.
The right guy.
Yep, 114.12. The League Runners 89.30. So Rich Crack, Teddy Bridgewater, he started him this week, 10.62 point. Teddy just was looking crazy out there, man. I guess watching that.
Chill.
Man, he was, wasn't he, man? I felt bad, man.
Like, what is he thinking?
I'm
out
like,
there,
man, what happened?
I don't know.
Bad.
But Christian Kirk, 8.6.
He calmed down a whole lot. He's
Yeah.
back there in earth.
Stephon Diggs, he got him a touchdown, 15 points. Adam Thielen, 19.8, consistent.
His, man. Yeah,
Aaron Jones, 24 points, had a good game.
consistent.
Chase Edmonds, 15.9, that's good. Noah Fant, 2.8. James Robinson, that hurt him right there, 4.9. Then James Robinson, he got hurt.
Yep.
At some point in the game, so he had to come out. Joseph, 10 points.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good day.
And Arizona defense, 2.5. Looking at League Runners, Patrick Mahomes, 14 points.
Boy, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. When like last year he used to get like 25, 30 points every week, but now you see him.
Hey, boy, he did good to get 14.
Right.
And win.
Right.
Like that interception that he threw like in the very beginning, it's like, what are you thinking, man? Like,
he just over.
Jumped and threw it. Like,
Come on, Kermit the Frog.
be safe, man.
But, hey, look.
Got a frog in his throat.
Yeah, the frog.
If we go back to one of our earlier podcasts, I was listening to Who was it? I was listening. I can't remember who it was. That was on Sports Talk Radio. I think it was somebody that was on the Herd Show. But anyway, they was talking about Patrick Mahomes, man. I remember I told y'all guys he is not the quarterback to go out there and look at the defense and read the defense and just slice the defense up. He's not methodical. He is not a like a Tom Brady or a Peyton Manning, how they go out there and just look at the defense and say, okay, I know what the defense is going to do or do that. Mm-hmm. Patrick Mahomes, that is not his game. He plays 100% off his athletic ability and his arm. Mm-hmm. And now it's catching up to him and it's showing. Mm-hmm. These defenses, that they going out there and they playing these zones on him. It's not like it used to be. If Tyreek Hill could sneak behind the zone or something like that, then they can get a big play. But they're not playing man to man. These guys not just outrunning the guy man to man, and it's hurting them. The most surprising stat that I seen that they had talked about was, don't you know he is the least blitz quarterback in the league? The least blitz quarterback in the league.
They trying to stop that deep pass.
Yeah, and the other thing of it is but they also getting but he's been sacked quite a few times.
Probably because he moves out the pocket so much.
Yeah,
like he's always scrambling to make the throw.
I mean, I like Patrick Mahomes, but
I still like him too.
But man.
But they, like you said, a lot of defenses, man, they think they got them figured out. Or
they catch up.
They playing with them too high safeties down, trying to stop that deep ball, and he's so used to throwing that deep ball. Sometimes he's forcing it, and it's not even open. But them too high safeties is making a difference.
And then when you were playing man to man, and then Travis Kelce, I mean, really, what linebacker can really just guard Travis Kelce?
Right.
Or even a strong safety, and
But New York did a good job, man, because I'm watching them, right, and they double teaming Kelce, and they playing him up close, right? So he don't, like, anytime they gave Kelce like 10 yards, like he was directly open, but Mahomes is looking for Tyreek Hill trying to go deep. Yeah. But anytime they playing him like at the line, like Kelce, he's a big receiver. He ain't super fast and athletic.
He's not gonna just break.
He ain't gonna just break free from you,
right?
So
by
that was
speed,
by
like
speed,
that,
exactly. Yeah. So, but a lot of teams, man, the Giants can do that,
right?
And anybody can do it,
right.
It's scary.
It's a recipe.
It is.
So it's I don't know, man. Kansas City got some big problems.
It'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yep.
Yeah, we won't see them they'll make the playoffs.
Kansas City?
Yeah, I think so.
What's their record right now? How many they lost?
3-4.
They're 3-4.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, they'll get there.
Well, they may win this week. They ain't gotta worry
about
about
for the extra playoff spot. It's the only way they're gonna get there.
Right, they ain't gotta worry about Rodgers this week,
right.
man. So they making breeze by Green Bay.
Maybe.
Depending on what Jordan Love do, first round pick.
Right.
So D Moore, 9.9 points, quiet day. Jarvis Landry, 10 points. And it was sad, man, watching Landry, because I seen him drop like 3 or 4 balls, man. That could have changed the trajectory of the game.
Yeah, he did.
But hit him right in the hands.
Man, I still don't think he's 100%.
No, I'm sure he's not, man.
Then his buddy ain't helping him now.
Who that?
He told his buddy stay at home.
Yo, did you see the video that his dad posted?
Yeah.
I watched that whole video,
I hadn't
man.
seen it,
Checking the
man.
list off.
He was just saying they wasn't looking for him.
He showed every game that OBJ played, and every time that Baker Mayfield did not throw him the ball, and he's open. Like, it's a video every game.
Wow.
And it's crazy because he's open.
Wow.
Like, why he ain't throwing the ball? Like, are them dudes beefing?
Because Baker ain't that good.
No, but
he's wide
Mayfield,
open.
I think Mayfield also wants to be that center of attention there in Cleveland too, man.
No, it got to be something different, man. You got a receiver that's wide open.
So he's not looking that way?
He's looking at him, but instead of throwing him the ball, at one time, Odell was wide open and he threw the ball to somebody else in triple coverage.
maybe he tired of people saying it because last year all he tried to do was force the ball to Beckham.
No, maybe.
No, the first year.
It's got to be more, especially if he's open. It's got to be more than that.
And it's how he's open, and he's like, he sees him, and he'll pump fake it, and then he'll just run for 4 yards instead of he's 20 yards down the field.
There's something else going on, man.
Yeah, it feels like something internal.
Yeah,
is going on between them too.
It has to be.
Has to be.
Because that's that could be a difference maker in a game, right?
Exactly.
But you think the coaches would tell him to do it. So is it really Mayfield or is it the play calling? Because damn, if
man, we
the
got to try to
same thing,
game.
Right? That's my point.
Open, man,
you better throw the ball.
You don't like him or not,
right?
I don't care.
So that's why it's hard for me. It's hard for me to believe that is it really Baker Mayfield or is it the sideline that's doing that?
I don't know.
I can't believe it's the sideline neither. I mean, come on, man. You know, jobs hard to come by in NFL, man.
Yeah,
be there
you're
today
right.
Gone tomorrow.
You're right.
I mean, you out there.
Well,
shit, you out there playing with animosity. I don't like him no more. He's not my friend type deal.
Shit, at the rate Cleveland going, that somebody gonna lose their job.
Yeah, somebody is.
Yeah, somebody done.
But I don't know, man. Like, I like Baker, but Baker, he just all the dots ain't connecting, man.
No, it's not. It's not, man.
Yeah, the dots ain't connecting.
I ain't like Baker.
To me, man, Baker's like I said, man. Baker to me is like in it for the entertainment, right?
Too cocky.
It's almost like
doing too many commercials, man.
Commercials.
I'm so sick of them during commercials.
Yeah, I know. It's like, man.
Focus on your game, man.
Hey, to me, you'll see him in a year or two in a damn commercial or announcing the game somewhere. You know, you don't see him. You know, he's not a franchise player for Cleveland, man. He's not.
He's not.
No.
He's gonna start getting shifted around like Sam
But
Darnold.
I mean, he think he's better than what he is.
Yep.
That's the biggest
that's
problem,
true.
man.
You're right.
Yep. That's true.
You know, the way he be acting and his whole demeanor and everything about him, man. He just bro, that stuff don't win, man. I mean, if I was a quarterback in the league, man, just look at Tom Brady, bro. How he just get the respect of the players.
Tom Brady don't care who you are. At the end of the day, catch this pass. That's it. You still got people on Tom Brady that has played under Tom Brady, won a Super Bowl, and you can't even remember their name.
Yes.
Receivers, right? They not in the league anymore. Tom Brady made them players great.
Right.
And I got my ring, you know, I was like, shoot, man, I ain't never finna compete at a high level. I was with Tom Brady. I go to somebody else, man, it ain't gonna be the same.
And the crazy thing, the only thing Tom Brady couldn't overcome or couldn't help a man overcome, that was Josh Gordon, man, because he just that was he just had that monkey on his back, right? Man. He just couldn't help him shake it. But then you look at Brown. Brown was about he was about as full of himself as Josh Gordon was.
Well, he probably worse.
Sick.
Man, Brown got he got a whole different outlook, man.
You let that man come stay with you. Like, come live with me.
Yeah, man. Let me get you.
Let's work this out.
Let me get you right, buddy. Come on over here. Let me show you how to be a grown man.
And then let's go get this ring.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that's that loyalty, man.
And then he looked at him and probably, man, see what you can do when you act right.
Right.
Why you want to throw all this away?
Antonio Brown is like, I'm with you.
Okay.
He cut the mustache off, man.
I'll come back next year, right?
Let's do it again.
And you heard a peek out that man.
Nope. Not at all.
Even his legal troubles went away.
Right. Yeah, you're right. You ain't heard no more about that either, right? None of that stuff.
Right.
None of that stuff.
It was my masseuse, and he touched me wrong. All that faded out.
Everything went away.
Everything.
Just act right. That's all you gotta do. Just act right, man. You'll be all right. Be friends with Tom Brady.
Right.
Be all right, man.
Man, go down in the history books with the greatest of all time.
Exactly.
Right. Who was he throwing to? Yeah, the one guy I do remember. There it is. People will remember Antonio Brown before they remember Mike Evans.
And now he's one of his favorite targets right now. You look at this season, I mean, the production from AB has been crazy this year when he's on the field. All right, so now looking back at the rest of league runners roster, we got Sterling Shepard 6.5, so he got hurt. He had to come out the game. D. Harris 14 points. Dalvin Cook quiet with 7.8 points. That was a surprise. But again, that Dallas defense has been pretty decent this year. Dalton Schultz 3.10. Again, he had your boy Waller. He was out. Was Waller out, or were they on a bye?
They were on a bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Devontae Booker 17.5. So he had a good game against Kansas City.
For a backup running back.
Mm-hmm. Crosby 6 points and Tampa Bay defense 0.5. So this was probably one of his lowest performance league runners.
Boy, he left his points on the bench.
Ooh, Michael Carter 32
points, boy.
Ooh, that's big.
But would you have started him? That's the question. Over what, D. Harris and Cook?
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. No.
I wouldn't. I would have did the same thing.
Can't be mad.
Now, listen, I may have started him over Booker. I will say that. Right? I might have started him over Booker.
And he would be the only one that's a discussion about.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But that made a difference. It was 32 points.
League runners, holler at your boy, man. Your receivers looking dim for this next week coming up.
Yeah, that might would have been a difference.
I put something out there for you. Take a look at it.
G Money trying to negotiate with everybody.
Man, when you lose Derrick Henry,
hey, what did I tell you too?
desperation sets
Was
in.
like week 3 or 4. We were talking about running backs. I was like, what's your backup? You was like, well, I'm good. He's like, I got Montgomery. I got Henry. I'm good.
Montgomery went down, but he's due back.
He'll
He'll be back in 2 weeks.
You want Pollard back now?
Hell no. You could have his ass.
Oh,
Water break.
trying to be an Indian giver.
Before we go into the Knicks.
Trying to give who you like?
Oh,
Who was I supposed to give
Think
you?
about
Like,
that thing.
he ain't making no offer. He said, think about it.
hey, pick who you want.
You said Pollard, man. That ain't no offer. No.
Boy. All right, so now we're getting ready to talk about the projections for this coming week. The
Week
matchups.
9.
Week 9. So I guess I might as well go ahead and do us football team.
Right at the top.
We're gonna start at the top. Gone fishing versus the football team. Let's see here. So the projection right now: Gone fishing 137.54. Football team 102.31. Did you do all your moves? I know you was making moves when we were setting up.
Making money moves.
So this week,
I ain't want to just give it to you.
make me work for it.
For it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Man.
anything can happen. But so I got Mayfield. I picked up Baker Mayfield because Aaron Rodgers went down. When I tell you, man, there was no quarterbacks available. I was picking between Baker Mayfield and what's my boy Garoppolo. Those was like the only two.
Man, that's digging deep.
Digging deep, right? And I'm scared with Garoppolo. I want to get Garoppolo, but Lance may come back and he may steal some touches. Plus, they're playing Arizona too.
Right. Yeah.
I picked Mayfield because the Jets put up 40-something points. So
Right.
Right.
maybe that defense will still be weak.
Racetrack already picked up the quarterback from the Jets.
Right. So we'll see what happens. But my roster, of course, I don't have Ridley to put in, so that kind of limits me having to debate on my receivers. So I got Debo. He got an injury that he picked up this week, but I think he's gonna be good. Debo, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, got Chubb, Gaskins, and Gesicki. Elijah Mitchell, he's dealing with an injury too. I don't even think he's gonna play, to be honest. I got him in my lineup, but they say his ribs is an injury that he's dealing with right now. So we'll have to see if he even plays.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need to take a week off for your mental health.
I do.
Right.
Too much going on. So let's take a look at the football team. So he got Justin Herbert going against Philly. Got Hardman in there. Crowder. Picked up Russell Gage. Okay, that's probably a good pick. Now they don't have Ridley, so who they going to throw the ball to, right?
Yep.
So,
But Gage is questionable.
is he? Okay.
Groin. Yeah.
It's a groin injury.
Yeah, that's a nagging injury right there.
Tony Pollard against Denver. Ahmed against Houston. Good matchup. Njoku. So Mayfield's gonna be throwing in the Njoku.
Just pick them up.
And Beasley, Sanders, and Los Angeles. So, anything can happen. You know what I mean? Anything can happen.
Yep.
And I'm nervous not having Rodgers, man. So, but let's see. Let's look at these benches. Anything on the bench? So this is big for you, Nick. Which is, I mean, it works in my favor. But Washington is on a bye this week. So you got a lot of players on bye. You got Gibson, you got McLaurin, you got your Washington defense, and you got Hawkinson. So, again, that works in my favor that a lot of your players is on a bye. So, hopefully I can, walk away with this W and keep my streak going.
You never know.
You never know.
Man, especially if you move in Judy.
Yeah, you were talking about
pull Mitchell out.
You just 2 wins out of
Right.
5th place.
Yeah.
So I'm just sitting there thinking like, okay, they counting.
Man, go and beat the brakes off him, man. Don't even make it close, man.
So if you beat me, will that put you 1 win out of 5th place?
Well, it depends.
Or you count mine already?
No, I ain't,
He's already.
No, I ain't counted yours yet.
No.
But, it's 2 things that has to happen. I got to win, and the other people got to lose, too. Right? So, I think I looked at the rosters, and
like,
2 of those people that are 4-4, they're playing against each other, right?
Yeah.
So, one of those is going to move to 5-4, and the other one, so I could get closer to the 6th position if I win.
Yeah, so balls deep and league runners are 4-4.
Right, and they play against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Ooh.
Yeah, like I said, some people got to lose, but I got to win. So, I need 2 things to happen.
Ball's going down. I'm going to take care of that for you.
You never know.
Yeah, I'm going to take care of that for you, man. I'm going to go on just...
You make it easier for me.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at another matchup that we got next week. Let's look at G Money. He just said he's playing against Javal. He said he's going to beat the brakes off of him. Let's see. So as of right now, it says projections 138.76 to 116.99. Got Lamar Jackson back in there going against Minnesota. He got Roethlisberger against Chicago. Okay. Got Cooper Kupp, Pittman, Jefferson, the usual suspects.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got Mark Ingram in there now. That's not somebody we typically see, Mark Ingram.
Mm-hmm. But he's playing against Atlanta. He's back in New Orleans. Let's see what he does.
He had a good game last week, too, for his first game back. Jared Cook. Yeah, got Parker in there this week as well against Houston. Good matchup. Zerline, Cincinnati. You still rolling with Cincinnati defense?
Yeah, because there's nothing else out there right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Javal's team, Roethlisberger, Tyreek Hill.
And they playing Cleveland, so you never know. I mean,
Right.
Cleveland's just...
Yeah. Cordero Patterson. Okay, he got an empty spot as a receiver, so what's on his bench for receivers?
He picked up for the receiver.
Chenault.
He got Chenault. Okay, he picked up Tajay Sharp. Tarjay Sharp played for Atlanta as well. Or AJ Green, but he's on COVID, so that's his usual starter.
Well, he picked up Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, he's supposed to be filling in for
Derrick Henry. Yeah, so
yeah, that's a stretch.
That's
you know what?
That's one of them things you gotta watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? That's not a bad pickup because you think about it. Of all the teams that, with Adrian Peterson being like one of them old school running backs, like who is the closest thing to Derrick Henry?
They said that. Yeah.
If he's still got a little
What
bit more
other
left
running
in the
back
tank?
knows about a 2,000-yard season other than
AP.
Yeah.
The reason I'm upset at Javal because that's who I was going after, and he
trying to get him?
picked him up. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go and just beat the brakes off of him.
Take your anger out on him, huh?
Shouldn't have done that.
Then he'll give them to you after you beat them down.
Right. But he got some options to put in at receiver. Even got Galladay too.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of receivers. So we got Taylor, got D. Williams, Ertz, Allen Robinson, Carson, Buffalo defense against Jacksonville. So he got a pretty good opportunity as well. Should be a good matchup, man. Really should be.
Now I'm waiting on one move. It'll change the whole story of this thing.
One move?
Yeah, I got one move. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got traded and
You got a waiver pending. That's what it sounds like.
got something up his sleeve.
All right, so let's take a look. Who we got next? We got We got Balls Deep and Rango. Let's see.
That's a close one.
Yep. Balls Deep 127.17. Rango 132.15. So, is Prescott playing this week?
That's the question.
Yeah. I heard they might send him out for one more week.
Right. Because he really doesn't have to.
Right. Because then I think he got a bye.
It's Denver.
So let him rest up for the
Right.
bye. Hopkins 15.28. Okay. D. Smith, Boyd. Then he got his usual suspects in here. Pittman. I don't know if he's going to roll with Robbie Anderson still. But Atlanta defense. Rango, Tannehill, Lamb, Claypool. Got Hollywood back in there. Gordon, Zack Moss, Kelsey. Got Lazard in there. That's kind of questionable with, Jordan Love, quarterback. Gay and Dallas. So
He hadn't, Balls Deep hadn't updated his lineup yet because he's got Pittsburgh defense. I would have started them over Atlanta.
yeah.
So he hadn't finished his updates.
Okay. Yeah, let's see. What he got on his bench? You got anybody else worthwhile? He normally plays Kenyon Drake. He might try to slide him back in there, but I don't know. But as of what I see right now, I'm leaning towards Rango. Even looking at the bench, I'm leaning towards Rango.
Damn, Saquon got COVID.
Dang.
Man, there's something going on, man.
That's crazy.
That had to just happen, right?
Yeah. Damn.
Let's see. Yep, today at 5:23 p.m.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on this thing because, man, it's running rampant now.
I got a feeling before Sunday it's gonna be some more.
It's gonna be some more, man.
It's gonna be some more. Let's see here. That's good. Oh, Nick, did you drop Ruggs?
Yeah, I did.
You did drop him? Okay. Let's see.
Say can't hold on to a man that's not in the league no more.
Nope.
The Raiders let him go quick.
You got that right. You know how you get that alert, that roster alert, and it so many people dropped this player.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I think he had like 1.4 million people.
Dang.
It's like I'm done.
Like, what happened? Like, dang.
Boy, man, that's just a testament, boy, that life can just change.
So we going Rango?
In a second, yep. Yeah, we just did Rango and Balls Deep. So next is Brian's Best and Alec Phillips. Let's see here. So this is a tight one, a close one. Brian's Best 139.65. Alex Phillips 133.01. So
it's definitely a close one.
yeah.
See the thing? Okay, if I had to, man, Jalen Hurts, what kind of game is he gonna have again?
Against the Chargers.
Chase may come back.
Against
with a
Cleveland.
decent game.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones is always questionable.
Yeah,
Always,
yeah.
man. But they play Buffalo too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Judy's back. Is it Judy?
For who?
No. What's the other wide receiver?
For what team?
Jacksonville.
Somebody hurt?
No, I thought I had him.
Oh, Laviska Shenault?
Yes. Yeah, he had high scoring this week, last week.
Tough one there, man.
I can't trust none of them Jacksonville receivers, man. Like none of them this year show me anything.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough matchup right there.
What is Nichols gonna do, man? Tennessee backup running back. I haven't seen enough of him to know.
Man, they say that dude's only ran like 3 times.
The whole year. I guess that's why Peterson
And he's a
was.
small runner. He's like, I want to say he was like 5'11", 200. So he's not a big runner. So he's
like
not a power.
Like a Boston Scott.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So that should be interesting to see what happens this week. It's a tight matchup. It could go either way.
Yep. Definitely is.
Yeah. All right. So I think we got one more, right? 2 more. Let's see.
We did Rango, right?
Yeah, we did Rango.
We got lead runners and I see dead people.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got hit for the steam and rich crack, though.
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep, that'll be it. So I see dead people and league runners. Both of them are the 4-4 teams.
Another close team, man. Another close game, brother.
I see dead people 142.17 to league runners 135.67. Devontae Adams showing up on COVID. Says he's still on COVID. He's going to be able to play this week. Let's
Probably
see.
10 days, man.
So he's not vaccinated either.
Nope.
Okay.
Not traveling with the team.
That's crazy.
Out.
Okay. We have to wait and see what happens there in that scenario if Devontae Adams can play. But still, his stock going to be low with Jordan Love because we don't know what's going to happen there.
Right. It's going to take some time.
So Julio Jones, he's been questionable every week. So I'm pretty sure he's going to play. Wildo Henderson, you got Boston Scott in there. Dallas Goedert, Callaway, Nick Folk, Baltimore. All right, league runners, Mahomes, Moore, Landry, Patrick, Harris, Cook. Looks like Waller's coming back. He put Michael Carter in now, Crosby in Miami. Yeah, that's a coin toss, man. Can't really call that one. Because I see a lot of questionables on both sides.
Yeah.
So definitely go either way.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we'll see what happens.
Too close to call.
Too close to call. And last but not least, Rich Crack and Head Full of Steam. Head Full of Steam ain't started chucking coals yet. Boy, still.
He still.
Let's see. So he's still rolling Bridgewater. I think Bridgewater's going to have a terrible day against Dallas. Bridgewater, Diggs, Thielen, that Bateman. You know what? See, Rich Crack last week, I think we didn't look at his bench, but he didn't start Tyler Lockett, and Tyler Lockett got off last week because Gino was throwing that boy the ball. So I guess he's not trusting Lockett right now because he still got him. Oh, Seattle's on a bye this week, so he can't play Lockett. Okay, that makes sense. So we got Bateman in there. You got Aaron Jones, Edmonds, Conklin, because he got Noah Fant, but Noah Fant got COVID as well. I think I saw that a couple of like yesterday or today, one of them do. So we got Conklin, got Kirk Joseph in Carolina, and Rich Crack has dealt with a lot of injuries, so I kind of feel like he's trying to figure his situation out right now too. Like Robinson, who he normally starts hurt, probably not gonna play this week. Kareem Hunt on IR. So he's trying to fight through his scenarios. Head Full of Steam, Kyler Murray, Robert Woods, Mike Williams, Higgins, Hubbard, Hines. He still got Hines in there.
Yeah.
You gonna ride with him?
Gonna ride with him, man. Andrew, that's kind of like when you was riding with Michelle.
Right. Like, finally, be like, okay, he got to go.
Did anybody even pick? I think he's still out there on waivers, man.
He got picked up. Then he got dropped. Then he got picked up again.
Man.
I know Rango had him one time.
Just didn't work out, man.
Yeah, it just ain't work out.
We probably won't see him in the league next year.
So we got Cooks, Buckner, and Indianapolis. Again, so it's another tight one.
Yeah, man. I think Head Full of Steam going to edge just for now
because I'm leaning towards him.
Rich Crack, you got to get Bridgewater out of there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's subject to get you. He's subject to get you negative points.
Yeah, that's risky business right there.
Ain't good.
Ain't good at all.
Ain't good.
Let's see. All right, man. Well, so this is the recap from week 8. Looking forward to week 9 to see what happens, man. Any final words, fellas?
Man.
Anything you want to say to Rich Crack?
Boy. I don't know why he feels as though he's 6-2. All right. Well, I'll let him have it.
When you at the top, you can talk a little bit.
Yeah, I'll let him have it.
Yeah. I think that was his point, Nick. You know, when you're at the top or even in the middle or anything not on the bottom, you might have a little room to say something.
Hey, I'll just do it. I'll just put it this way. This is my response. Look, Rich Crack, you doing all right, but you still ain't no G Money now.
Why you gotta put me in it?
Oh, you still ain't no G Money.
I mean, hey, G Money, you at the top, man.
This been my best year, man. I lost to Nick by basis points, and that was it.
Well, you should.
You're killing it right now,
Yahoo
man.
Sports and have them figure that thing out and say, look, man, it was a mistake.
No, we meet again. Don't worry.
It was kind of like the election.
We meet again. When is Nick and I we meet? I know we play again because it was regular season.
Y'all playing week 1, right?
Yeah.
So this is week 9. So like 4 more weeks.
4 more weeks.
So week 13, y'all should play again.
Well, yeah, you.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that.
You still gonna have that stain though.
No,
week 12,
it's coming out.
Play yourself, so week 12, so a couple weeks.
I see dead people in week 13.
So it should be week 12 now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be pretty.
Mark it on the calendar.
I mean, honestly, man, it's gonna be like a bye week. I don't want to do Nick like that, man.
He got time to get his roster together.
Yeah, he does. I mean,
Got 3-4 weeks to prepare.
Listen, this league is turning more into your favor. If you sit out there on waivers, man, you could kill it.
All these injuries.
And all these injuries, man. Shoot.
People have an opportunity.
Look, 10 points gonna mean a lot. We done got used to scoring 150, 160. Man,
115.
115 might be the way things look.
Right. It's a downshift right now. It really is.
We'll see which way it go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to it. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We hope you guys have been enjoying this, man. We've been enjoying doing it. But so we'll see you guys next week for episode number 10. And again, appreciate you. Signing off.
Maybe next week I can get a W.
Peace.